Hello, this is Doug Fuller, and today I'd like to share a testimony of what God did in River of God Christian Bookstore in Flagstaff, Arizona. And today the testimony has to do with how God sobered up a man who came into the store so drunk that he passed out literally within a minute or two after he was in the store. And God, through the power of prayer, sobered him up a few minutes later. Here's how it took place. It was February, Valentine's Day, 2002. And a friend of mine, Chuck Cormier, was standing out in front of the store, which was located on Route 66 in Flagstaff, Arizona. And Chuck had a sign that said, "God is love." It was a bright pink, kind of fluorescent heart. Anyway, Chuck spotted a Native American on the other side of Route 66, and the guy made a beeline for the bookstore. And Chuck said the guy just staggered as he walked across basically 4 lines of traffic. It was a miracle he didn't get hit to enter the Christian bookstore. When he entered the store, according to Michelle, one of my employees, he just kind of stumbled through the doorway. She escorted him over to a chair that we had in the store. We had a little sitting area where there was a plug-in fireplace, electric fireplace thing, and he sat down there, and Michelle tried to minister to him. The guy's hands were trembling, according to Michelle. And anyway, she offered him a cup of coffee, and she went to go get it. By the time she got back, the guy had passed out. She came over to me, and I was trying to help a woman get a Bible. And she said to me, "Doug, can I talk to you for a moment?" And she tells me, takes me aside and says, "Doug, got a problem. There's a man in the store, and he's passed out." And she says, "What should we do?" And I thought to myself, well, probably call the police and, get him out of here. And this is before I started to see all the miracles that God was doing in the bookstore. But anyway, I heard God say to me about a minute or so later, maybe 30 seconds, I don't know, "No, you won't do that. Just let the praise music continue to play in the store and let him be." We had praise music that would play in the store the whole time that we were open. And anyway, a minute or two later, I felt God say, "Now go and pray for him." And so we did. And as we prayed for him, he woke up, and he woke up totally sober. And we gave him a little booklet called Bread of Life, Gospel of John, and ministered to him about Christ. And in a few minutes, he was ready to leave and on his way. Well, when he went outside the store, we had murals painted on the front and side of the store. And the guy raised his hands to the cross that was on the front of the store in the mural. And he walks over to the side of the store, and there's another cross painted on the side of the store, and he raises his hands again. And then Michelle and Chuck and I watched through the window as this guy walked away in a totally straight line. So anyway, the guy entered the store totally drunk, passed out almost immediately, and within just a few minutes, God, by the power of God and prayer, he was sobered up. It was an amazing, miraculous thing to see, and just one of the many miraculous things that God did in River of God Christian Bookstore in Flagstaff, Arizona.